Hi everyone, welcome to Watch Me Work. Hannah here. Today we're going to give you a quick tour of our home gym. We will show you the things that we got, where we bought it from, which is primarily eBay and Amazon, how much we paid for it, which might be the most interesting part, and also how we made this space work for us. So let's go.
Okay, so let's start with cardio. The first thing is the foldable treadmill. This is my treadmill, which is an Xterra TRX 4500. We went for this because it doesn't take up a lot of space. It's got a 60-inch running track and a 3.25 horsepower motor. That is quite important because we can use it for our winter training when it's terrible outside. You'd look up here, you kind of go, hold on a second, we've got these bikes in the way. I'm 182 centimeters and I can't hit this. You'd need to be about 6'6". Again, space is at a premium. This is a single car garage, so we had to ensure that we used as much as possible so this doesn't get in the way in terms of keeping our bike stored. This is Hannah's treadmill. It is an Echelon Stride. This is a fantastic bit of kit because it folds flat against the wall. We actually paid £1,000 for this and I think we got it on a deal because they retail for about £1,400, £1,500. It's got a powerful motor, it's got a decent 15-degree incline and it doesn't take a lot of space. What is so key about this treadmill is we can use it on Zwift. As I mentioned with the TRX, we do our winter running in here. The fact that both treadmills can connect to Zwift is fantastic because we can then run together early mornings when the weather is terrible outside. Done the treadmills, now for our BikeErg from Concept 2. You'll know that brand because they do the rowers and the air assault bikes that the CrossFit trainers love. This is a fantastic bit of kit, very solid, easy to adjust for either Hannah or myself to use. It's got a power meter, Zwift compatible, so it kind of ticks all the boxes for us. Again, similar to the treadmills, this cost £1,000 and doesn't take up a lot of space.
Okay, come on over here. Now it's time to show you guys our rack, which is a great piece of equipment. We only paid £350 for it and we got it off eBay. I really like this one in particular because it allows me to do both my chin-ups and my pull-ups. So another thing that I really like about this rack is that it comes with so many different types of additions. So for example, the rope pull downs, and also these that you can move and use for your dips. There's also this pulley attachment down here that we can use for our curls, for our rows, and we load that by using these plates that we got from Argos, I think for £120, which I must say is great value because they also go on the other attachment that comes with this rack. And that brings me over here to this bench that came as a part of the package with the rack for £350. It has this attachment that allows us to do our leg extension and our leg curls. And we can use the same plates that we use our pulleys with on the rack. So £120, I think that's great value for those weights.
Now you've heard about the rack, let me take you through the rest of the equipment. Over here is our 7-foot Olympic bar. On the wall, we've got the 5-foot bar and the Z curl bar. All three from Amazon and they cost ranging from about £60 to about £120. I'll make sure to put the link in the description. We secured them to the wall with these hooks. They were very cheap from Amazon, £20 impact driver to secure them to the side of the garage. The bumpers actually came with the bars, which is fantastic value, so we didn't have to buy any. And then there's one more bar, which is the trap bar, also from Amazon. I think it costs about £60. This is not the standard size you'd get in a commercial gym. It's slightly lighter, but we went for this again because it's space saving. In terms of the weight that goes on all of this, We bought these two brands from Amazon. I think it was a combination of about £500. I'll also put the link in the description. They're very good quality. You don't have to buy Rogue or any of these big name brands to get good weights. And here in the UK, you can get this brand called JLL from Amazon, and they seem to do the job perfectly. While I'm here, I'm going to talk about two downsides to the rack. The first one is it doesn't have a double pulley system. And because of that, we had to buy these resistance cables. We use these for things like single arm flies and most importantly, cable crossovers. The other problem with this rack is it doesn't have a Smith machine attachment. And what that means is we can't do typical Smith machine exercises or replicate some of the movements you would get from a leg press in a commercial gym. Down here, we've got one set of our adjustable dumbbells. These go up to 40 kilograms each, and they're fantastic for most of the exercises that we need to do. Adjustable dumbbells are a space-saving marvel, so you need these in your home gym. You might have spotted these earlier when Hannah was talking, but these are her adjustable dumbbells. They go up to 32.5 kg each, and these are actually quite important because they move in 2.5 kilogram increments, which allows us to make the transitions from one weight level to another. And the final thing to show you in this area is the pull-up assist cable, which Hannah uses for her pull-ups and her chin-ups. You put your feet in there and you can adjust the amount of support it gives you to allow you to get perfection in your technique. So let me take you through the last few bits of equipment. You need heating. That's a 2 kilowatt heater and that's a 2.8 kilowatt heater, which run on a standard plug. We've got the battle rope. This is quite useful. It actually fits in this space. We put an attachment over here, run it to the other end of the garage, and we have enough space to do our workout. A second bench. When both of us are working in here, it allows us to do things at the same time. I've got 4 more things to show you. First of these is a preacher curl attachment, which goes on the bench that we showed you earlier and came as part of that amazing package with this rack. Number 2, mirrors. Some people might think you don't need mirrors in a home gym. I think it gives a sense of space, and it's very important for keeping an eye on your form during your exercises. The third thing I want to talk to you about is flooring. This is from a company called Big Doug. This is their hard wearing flooring. The link, like I said, will be in the description. We went for this over typical gym flooring because you can't destroy this. It's soundproof, it's weatherproof, it's a fantastic bargain, and they actually cut them in sizes so you put it together almost like a jigsaw puzzle. Last thing, lighting. We changed the lights in here to these LED buttons, gives it a nice sense of light. You can see me quite well. Doesn't matter what time of the day, whether it's in the morning, whether it's at night, we've got great light in here, and it just helps set the mood in the home gym.
Okay, you have now seen our home gym. Please leave any questions you have in the comments below and we will do our very best to answer them. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll hope to see you in the next video. Take care.